Ready to try the point after. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. The kickoff team is out there after that last punt return for a touchdown. Let's see if we get another big special teams play. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Sharks will punt it away on fourth down. The last time they punted it went back for 6. He gets it away from his own end zone. Slips through the line. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. The Buffaloes offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team in generally games.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Just about set to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. First down here for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this is a hard defense to run against if you're going to go sideline to sideline because of that guy's speed at linebacker. He can get all the way to the perimeter, chase the quarterback down on the option, and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Impressive.
Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
Offensive linemen love to run power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Trying to get, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play.
I don't have anything positive to say, Reese. Clearly, this guy's lost and going the wrong direction and maybe needs a compass, maybe needs some glasses, but that's not the play we want to call.
Finds a crease at the 20. Off he goes.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against us. He's just really fat.
Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll leave it with him. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Fires to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back in place.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The Sharks will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Returner runs out of bounds.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Line gets set, first down. He'll keep it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. Nothing but green ahead. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
And that's why it's so important offensively to practice these type plays, these RPOs, these zone reads, these option plays, and just rep them over and over and over so the quarterback is making the right decisions intuitively and quickly.
Here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Sanders. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. This is a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. They're bringing heat. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
You just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make plays like this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect and protect.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. First down here for the offense. power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem with the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard in this run.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Sharks line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. Touchdown, Colorado! And how about the kicking game coming up with a play? That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Colorado.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. They fake it, pitch it to the tight end. He'll run into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and the trickery pays off. Kickoff team takes the field after the punt return for the touchdown. Let's see what they've got in coverage now. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. A first down for the offense.
First and 10.
Picked off. No good place for a turnover, but this one is particularly bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass, using his feet to buy time. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. To the air, it's Sanders. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's got his man.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Buffs. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Finds his man. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Sharks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the return, it's Hunter. Makes a move. Wide open, and it's a foot race. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Purdue is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 21 over the Coyotes. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.